Addon feared for the day in which the beast would return to the land. And so he made Enos believe upon his justice.
I want to become a novice.
Is that really what you wish to do? For you must know that there will be no turning back for you then.
Yes, I want to dedicate my life to the service of Innos.
Then be welcome, brother. I give to you the key to the monastery gate. As a sign of your free decision, it is up to you to open the gate and step through. You are now a novice. Wear this robe as a sign that you are now a member of this brotherhood. When you are in the monastery, go to Parlan. He'll see to your needs from now on.
Will my transgressions be forgiven now?
Not yet. Speak to Master Parlan. He will bless you and wash you clean of your sins.
Welcome, new novice. I am Parlan.
I am...
A novice. It is not important who you were before. Now you are a servant of Innos. That is all that matters. And with the acceptance into the Brotherhood of Fire, all of your previous transgressions will be forgiven. May Innos bless this man who places his life in his service and wash away his sins.
And now?
First, you will fulfill the duties of a novice. You will work and serve the Brotherhood. You can give your gold to Gorax, our steward. You will find him in the winery. When you have done that, we shall speak about your work here in the monastery.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
That was no big deal.
I need to talk to the leader of the Paladins.
Lord Hagen does not receive novices.
Yeah, done that.
Only we magicians are permitted to see him.
Who told you that?
Can't rely on that.
That's nothing.
That's no secret.
That's just what I said.
Can't rely on that.
Those are all
I'm looking for the Eye of Innos.
I don't know who told you about that,
Tell me that.
but the divine artifact is not accessible to anyone.
Where is the Eye of Innos kept?
The fewer people know this secret,
Fair punishment.
the better it is protected. Seek for it,
All kinds of
and you will not find it.
I used to say that
How can I serve the community?
First, you will fulfill the duties of a novice. You will work and serve the Brotherhood. You can give your gold to Gorax, our steward. You will find him in the winery. When you have done that, we shall speak about your work here in the monastery.
Who told you that?
How can I serve the community?
no time for
First,
things like that.
you will fulfill the duties of a novice.
No one must violate
You will work and serve the Brotherhood. You can give your gold to Gorax, our steward. You will find him in the winery. When you have done that, we shall speak about your work here in the monastery.
Get away with that.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
How can I learn the art of magic?
Get away with that.
You are not here to receive the gift of magic. You are here to serve Innos. But I can show you how to increase your magic power.
You don't have to ask me that.
I've got no time for things like that.
Can I be of assistance to you?
Here, I've got the statuette that Daron was supposed to bring to the monastery.
It is truly embarrassing that such a valuable piece is brought to us by an aspiring novice. Nevertheless, this confirms your commitment to serve Innos. I'm very obliged to you, young novice.
I'm looking for a place to sleep.
There's an empty bed right next door. The first on the right, next to the entrance. You can sleep there. You can store your belongings in one of the unused chests. And remember, you have no business entering the sleeping chambers of the magicians. You're also not allowed to enter the library, unless you've been given permission.
What's your task here?
My tasks are many and varied. Not only am I the steward, but I am also the treasurer. Moreover, I supervise the wine cellar, and I'm in control of the monastery's food supplies. So, if there's anything you need, you can always come to me and get it. For a modest contribution, that is.
Someone says in the scriptures.
Hey,
Hello. You must be the new guy. I'm Obolus. I take care of the sheep around here.
how long have you been in the monastery?
I've been here 3 years, but so far I haven't studied, although I'd like to.
Why not?
My job is looking after the sheep, not studying the scriptures. As long as Master Paladin doesn't release me from this duty, I'm not allowed to study in the library.
How shall I act here in the monastery?
Never lie to a magician. Don't transgress against a brother in the community. Respect the property of the community. If you violate these rules, you have to pay a penalty to Master Paladin. Apart from that, I can only advise you to be careful around Aegon. If you don't watch out, you'll end up like Babo.
Who are Aegon and Babo?
Aegon takes care of the herb garden. He's also a novice, but he acts like he was the chosen one himself. Babo came to the monastery shortly before you. At first he helped Aegon in their herb garden, but they must have had a fight, and Bebo has been sweeping the courtyard ever since.
Do you know what happened?
Not exactly. You'll have to ask them. But Aegon's word has more weight than that of the other novices, because he's the governor's nephew.
About the...
That's the locked room to the left, next to the gate. But you'll only get the key when Master Parlin decides that you may study the teachings.
Hey, you! Hey, you!
What do you want?
What happened between you and Bebo?
You shouldn't believe everything you hear. Let's get something straight. I shall go my own way, the way that Innos foreordained for me. I won't allow anyone to stand in my way, and certainly not that simpleton Bebo.
Innos alone knows which path we shall take.
My family has always stood highly in Innos's favor, and nothing about that is going to change.
What are you planting here?
We're trying to grow healing plants that Master Neoras can use to brew potions.
I'm new here.
So I see. If you still don't have any work, talk to Parlin. He'll assign you some.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What do you want?
What are you doing here?
I have transgressed against the precepts of the community. Now I'm waiting for the decision of the High Council, whether I may remain in the monastery.
Is there any way I can help you?
No. I've been delivered up to the mercy of Innos and the magicians.
Tell me what happened.
I took a book from the rooms of the magicians while I was sweeping, so I could read it later. Master Highglass noticed it immediately, of course, and asked me about the book. Out of fear of being punished, I lied about it. But he caught me later when I was in my chamber with the book. He was really angry and informed the High Council. Now they are discussing whether I can stay.
Is there any way I can help you?
No. I've been delivered up to the mercy of Innos and the magicians.
Hey, you!
What can I do for you, brother? You?
I've got to go.
So you're the new novice. Well, I assume you have already been given a task by Master Parlin. You know that everyone within the community of fire must carry out his duty according to the will of Innos.
some citizens of Khorinis have mysteriously disappeared.
Take your tribute to Gorax at the monastery at once. He will handle it further.
The same is true for the investigation of the unusual earthquakes in the northeastern regions of Khorinis. So far, I have not received notice that our intervention would be required. Therefore, we are not going to take any steps in this matter.
Yes, but...
No buts. We shall proceed as we see fit, and I hope even you are going to respect that.
I must talk to the paladins. It's urgent.
And are you going to tell us why you want to talk to them?
I've got an important message for them.
What message would that be?
An army of evil is assembling in the Valley of Mines, led by the dragons. We must stop them as long as we still can.
We shall ponder on your words, novice. When the time has come, we shall let you know what our council decided. In the meantime, you had better see to your duties as a novice.
I'm looking for the Eye of Innos.
Anyone who thinks he could not only find the sacred amulet, but wear it as well, is a fool. The amulet itself chooses its bearer. No one save the one who is destined for it will be able to wear it.
I'd be willing to give it a try.
The duty of a novice is to show humility, not desire. Well, we don't want to keep you from your work any longer. You may go now.
Look, the new novice appears before the High Council. Innos be with you, son.
What exactly is the task of the High Council?
It is our duty to proclaim the will of Innos. Thus, we name the chosen novices who will be put to the test of magic. Even though we lead a retired life, we turn our gaze upon the events of the world, for the Church of Innos represents the highest earthly law.
Ah, so you're interested in what's going on in the world. So what do you think of those dragons squatting in the Valley of Mines, with their army growing every day?
I understand that you are angry, but we must first weigh your words before we take any steps. If we allow ourselves to be carried away and act rashly now, we will achieve nothing. Therefore, fulfill your tasks, and we shall discuss what is to be done.
Tell me about the test of magic.
It is the chance for the chosen novices to enter the Guild of Magicians. But only one can pass the test, and Innos alone chooses the novices for it.
When's the test going to take place?
As soon as we have heard the will of Innos, we inform the chosen novices and put them to the test.
Hey! What are you planting here?
We're trying to grow healing plants that Master Neoras can use to brew potions.
That's just what I said. Those are all just rumors.
I used to say that myself.
Why aren't you working?
I am permitted to study the teachings of Innos. I seek wisdom in his words. One day, he will choose me. And then, I shall take the test of magic and enter the circle of fire.
Who are the chosen?
The novices whom Innos has ordained to take the test of magic. He who passes it is accepted into the ranks of the magicians of fire.
How can I be chosen?
You have no influence on that. Innos alone chooses his novices, and the High Council announces his will.
What is the test of magic?
A test which is announced by the High Council to all chosen novices. It is an assignment in which faith and cleverness are put to the test. All the chosen novices take part, but it is only possible for one of them to complete it successfully.
How can I study the scriptures?
You must gain access to the library. However, Master Parlin will only give you the key if you have first finished your duties.
What's your job here?
I prepare the paladins for their fight against evil.
What is evil?
Evil is everywhere. It is the power of Beliar, the eternal adversary of Innos. It is the all-encompassing blackness which seems to blot out the light of Innos forever. Beliar is the lord of darkness, of hate, and of destruction. Only those among us in whose hearts burns the holy fire of Innos will bear the radiant light of Innos into the world and banish the darkness.
But there are only magicians and novices living in the monastery.
That is correct, in contrast to our community which honors the word of Innos. The paladins honor the great deeds of our Lord above all else. We are the representatives of Innos, but the paladins are his warriors, who go into battle in his name and increase his glory.
Is there anything you can teach me?
I am an expert in the magic of ice and the magic of thunder. I can teach you their power. However, I only instruct magicians.
Only Innos decides what's right or wrong.
Who told you that?
Hey!
Innos be with you. What can I do for you?
What are you doing here?
I am praying to Innos that he strengthen my arm and my will. Thus I am armed against all dangers, and shall destroy all his enemies in order to do him honor.
What enemies?
All those who oppose the will of Innos, whether they be human-born or summoned creature.
Why aren't you with the other paladins?
It may seem unusual that I am here. However, we paladins also serve the magicians, for they preach the will of Innos. We paladins are warriors in the name of Innos. His will is our law. At the moment, I am waiting for new orders from the magicians.
And do you already have new orders?
Until then, I still have time to find strength in prayer. May Innos illuminate your path.
Things like that.
Do you really think?
Same old thing all over again.
Hey, you!
What? What's wrong? Why are you bothering me? Can't you see I'm in the middle of an extremely complicated experiment?
I didn't mean to disturb you.
You already have. Well, what do you want?
Can I learn from you?
I do not instruct novices. If someday you are accepted into the Circle of Fire, then I can show you how to create powerful potions.
Can I learn from you?
I do not instruct novices. If someday you are accepted into the Circle of Fire, then I can show you how to create powerful potions.
Could you brew me a potion?
For a novice, you are certainly impertinent. Go about your duties. You can buy everything you need from Gorax.
Hello. You're also new here, aren't you?
Yes. How long have you been here?
I've been here for 4 weeks. Have you already been given a fighting staff?
Not so far.
Then take this one. We novices all carry a staff as a sign of our ability to defend ourselves. Can you fight?
Well, I've wielded a weapon or two.
If you want, I can teach you something. However, I have a request.
What request would that be?
Well, one of the paladins, Sergio, is in the monastery at the moment. If you can persuade him to go through a few exercises with me, then I'll train you.
I shall see what can be done. What happened between you and Aegon?
Oh, we had a disagreement about how to take care of fire nettles. Aegon had watered them so much that the plants almost had root rot already. Once the roots were completely rotten, he blamed me for it. They've made me sweep the courtyard all day ever since.
Why did Aegon do that?
You'll have to ask him that. I think he just can't stand it when someone is better than he is.
You seem to know a thing or two about plants.
We had an herb garden where I learned a few tricks from my grandpa. I'd really prefer to work in the garden again.
How's life here in the monastery?
I don't mean to complain, but I never thought that it would be so strict here. If you don't stick to the rules, they punish you. Of course, a lot of novices want to study the teaching of Innos in the library, so they can be prepared if they're chosen. But I think the best preparation for the test of magic is fulfilling our own tasks.
What's the deal with the Chosen and that test?
Talk to Brother Igaraz. He knows a lot about that.
Hey! Can you go through a few exercises with Babo?
Why doesn't he ask me himself?
I think he's shy.
I see. Good. If it means so much to him, I shall train with him every morning for 2 hours. We begin at 5 o'clock. Tell him that. May Innos illuminate your path.
I talked to Sergio. He's going to train with you every morning for 2 hours, starting at 5 o'clock.
Thanks. What an honor for me. If you want, I'll also show you the secrets of combat.
That's totally obvious. Things I could tell you.
How can I serve the community?
Speak to the other magicians. They will give you tasks. I will oversee your work.
No one must violate the divine.
I want to increase my...
Only Innos decides.
Do you have an assignment for me?
You already know what I think.
Yes, there is indeed something you can do for the community. The novices' chambers could do with a good sweeping. Take care of that.
But that will take forever.
Then you'd better start right away, hadn't you?
Tell me that isn't true.
Could have told you that before.
Same old thing all over again.
Do you have an assignment for me?
You novices have worked hard lately, and those who work a lot shall eat a lot too. I'm giving you a key to the larder. You'll find some mutton sausages there. Distribute them among the novices, but fairly. Once you've done that, you can come see me again.
Hey, you! Have you got work for me?
Yes, I need plants for my experiments. We raise plants ourselves, but we're all out of fire nettles. 7 blossoms should do. Bring me those. Oh, something else. I'm missing a recipe for creating magic potions. If you find it, I would be very grateful.
I've got some fire nettles for you.
Excellent. I can work with that. Take this Fist of Wind spell scroll for your help.
Hey! About your recipe, I found it.
Good. I was afraid it was lost for good. Here, take this magic potion as a sign of my gratitude.
Can I?
Then I can
Would you like a sausage?
Sure, give it here. A sausage like this is not to be sneezed at.
Can't rely on that.
Enos be with you. I've never seen you before. You are new around here.
Yes, I only just joined.
In that case, I hope you get settled here fast. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Would you like a sausage?
Ah, delicious that. Thank you so much, brother.
What room is this?
This is where they keep the holy relics of the monastery.
What relics?
Here rests the Hammer of Enos, along with the Shield of Fire. These are the most important relics of Church of Enos, outside the capital of the realm.
Is the Eye of Enos kept here too?
Of course not. What a strange idea. Nobody knows where that divine artifact is to be found.
What are you doing here?
I am the guardian of the sacred artifacts.
Why are the artifacts being guarded? Is there any reason to worry they might be stolen?
What an extraordinary concept. Whatever makes you think that? Only those who serve Enos are authorized to set foot in the monastery. And no true believer would ever harbor such thoughts.
Don't you ever sleep?
What an unusual notion. Of course I don't ever sleep. Enos himself grants me the power which allows me to forego sleep altogether. For how else could I fulfill the sacred duties of guardianship?
Do you really never sleep?
No. If a guardian falls asleep, he has failed. But I shall not fail, for Enos gives me the strength and endurance. And I shall never tire.
Tell me about the shield.
The Shield of Fire was born by Dominique in the battle on the Southern Isles. But the power of the shield is never to be wielded again. Therefore, we have nailed it to the wall.
Tell me about the hammer.
This is the sacred hammer of Enos. With this hammer, Saint Robar slew the stone sentinel. The Holy Scriptures say that the stone sentinel was invulnerable. He stood in battle like a tower, and the weapons of his enemies were smashed on his skin of stone. With the name of Enos on his lips, Robar hurled himself at the monster and crushed it with one mighty blow of his hammer.
What?
I am the god.
totally obvious.
How about a delicious mutton sausage?
I wouldn't say no to that. Thanks. That's just what I needed. Hey, I'd do it.
Would you like a sausage?
Sure, give it here. A sausage like this is not to be sneezed at.
Wait a minute. I'm supposed to sweep the novices' chambers.
You've saddled yourself with a lot of work there. You know what? I'll help you. You'll never finish that alone, but I really need a Fist of Wind spell scroll. You know, I got lucky and was allowed to read a book about it. And now, naturally, I want to try the spell. So get me the spell scroll and I'll help you.
About the spell scroll.
Do you have a Fist of Wind spell for me?
Here's the spell scroll you wanted.
That's good. Then I'll help you clean the chambers.
Wait a minute. Here, have a
Oh, mutton sausage is great. They taste the best. Come on, give me another sausage.
Then I won't have enough left for the others.
You have one sausage too many anyway. Namely, the one for you. And what's a sausage among friends? Come on, I'll give you a fire arrow spell scroll for it.
All right, here, take another.
All right, here's your spell scroll.
Hey, you!
That's what I said.
Here, I've got a mutton sausage for you.
Sheep sausage, sheep cheese, sheep milk. It's getting so I can't stand the sight of it.
So, do you want the sausage or not?
Oh, give it here already.
Why haven't I heard about this before? You don't have to ask me that.
How about a delicious mutton sausage?
I wouldn't say no to that. Thanks. That's just what I needed.
I need help.
Hey,
Hey, you!
Anything's possible.
I'm busy distributing sausages.
Thanks. Hopefully that won't be the last sausage I get around here.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
Hey, you!
What's right or wrong.
Would you like a sausage?
Sure, give it here. A sausage like this is not to be sneezed at.
I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
Sure, I'll help. We novices have to stick together. One hand washes the other. I just need 50 gold pieces because I still have to pay Parlan.
All right, I'll pay.
Good, then I'll get started.
I'm busy distributing sausages.
So you work for Gorax, huh? All right. Pass the...
Hey! I've got this mutton sausage here.
Oh, man. Fantastic. Finally, another delicious mutton sausage.
Hey! Have a sausage, brother.
Good of you to think of me. Usually, I am forgotten. You could let me have another sausage.
Forget it. I won't have enough then.
Hey, one sausage. Nobody will notice that. You'll get something for it. I know a place where some fire nettles grow. If you take them to Neras, he'll surely give you the key to the library. What do you say?
No, forget it.
You want to get in with Gorax, huh? It's always the same with the new novices.
Hey! I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
Oh dear. You just got here and you let them make you do the sweeping already? Console yourself. It was exactly the same with me when I first got here, and that's why I'm going to help you. It would be ridiculous if we couldn't handle it.
Wait a minute. How about...
I wouldn't say no to that.
Hey, you! I need help
Am I the only one? No, then I'm in.
Wait a minute. I've distributed the sausages.
And you have done so fairly. Take these spell scrolls of healing and go back to your work.
Do you have another assignment for me?
Yes. As you know, we make an excellent wine here, and we sell it too. Orlan, the landlord of the inn, the Dead Harpy, has ordered a shipment. We've agreed to 240 gold pieces for the bottles. Bring him these bottles, but don't let him shortchange you.
Hey, you! About the novices' chambers.
You actually managed to find 4 novices to help you. I think they can now return to their daily work. Well done, novice. You have accomplished the task I set you.
Can I have access to the library?
You have obtained fire nettles for Brother Neras. You have found Brother Neras's recipe. You have succeeded in finding 4 novices, and thus cleaned the chambers. You have distributed the food to the novices fairly, as Brother Goran. Yes, you have worked enough. Now it is time for you to study the teachings of Innos. I hereby give you the key.
Hey!
What can I do for you, novice?
I've come to read the scriptures.
I understand. If you can ever make some time between your tedious studies, come to me. There is yet another matter for which I could use a discreet novice.
You have an assignment for me?
Yes. It's about this crazy Ignaz. He lives in Khorinis and experiments with various potions and healing drafts, but also magic spells. And that's exactly what worries me. I ask myself if his magic is pleasing to Innos. In order to test this, I need some of his spell scrolls. I want you to go into the city and obtain 3 of his spell scrolls for me, but not a word to anyone. Is that clear?
Sure.
Here are 150 gold pieces. That should cover your expenses.
What exactly is your job?
It is my responsibility to train mages in the art of spherical manifestation.
What does that mean?
Well, I teach them how to summon creatures or beings from other states or spheres. This is usually called summoning. although this expression alone is insufficient for the art of calling a servant. Furthermore, I own some interesting spell scrolls which Gorax does not have, but I only make them available to members of the Order.
Hey!
I am Master Highglass, Guardian of the Fire and Keeper of the Knowledge. So Master Parlin has given you permission to study the scriptures. Then it's up to you now to do exactly that. Study, so that you may find enlightenment in the scriptures.
What are you studying, Master?
My research focuses on fire, the power of Enos. It is his gift and at the same time a mighty weapon, and I create runes which contain his power.
Very enlightening. Can you teach me that?
It is Enos who grants the magic. Only to his servants, the magicians of fire, is it given to learn how to wield this power.
You should have known better.
Hey, you!
Hey, you! Mage. I need a few things. Show me your way.
Addon saw that this way, nothing could exist at all. No light and no darkness. And so he set himself between his brothers in order to reconcile.
This is gonna change. Nobody will learn anything from me.
No idea. You tell me.
Will it ever change? I'd have done it differently.
Same old thing all over again.
So you want me to bring you proof?
Come back when you have more experience. That's all just gossip.
Inos deals out fair punishment.
I'm no better off myself.
Nobody wants to.
But so great was the wrath of Beliar that he came across the land and chose the beast, and Beliar spoke to it, and the beast became his subject.
Hey, you! Here are the spell scrolls you wanted.
Well done, my young friend. But now, it is time that you devote yourself to your studies, and take this spell scroll as a reward.
It's no secret
Hey! I demand the test of fire.
The test of fire is from the olden days and has not been held for a long time. What you're demanding is far too dangerous, so just don't think about it anymore.
Hey!
That will never change.
About the...
You lucky duck. You got the key to the library, even though you've only been here. Use your chance and study the old scriptures.
Nobody wants to know.
I want to undergo the test of fire.
What?
No idea.
Are you really serious?
I insist.
You are an exceptional novice. All right, if you are serious, then speak to Master Pyrokar.
Genos deals out fair punishment.
I want to undergo the test of fire.
So you know about? You want to pass the test of fire?
Yes, I refer to the law of fire, which says...
We know the law of the fire. We have also seen many novices die during the test. You ought to reconsider this decision.
Yes, I have. I want the test, and I am going to pass it.
If you absolutely insist, then the High Council will put you to the test.
I insist on being given the test of fire.
In that case, so be it. When you're ready, each magician from the High Council will give you a mission which you have to fulfill. May Enos have mercy on your soul.
I am ready to face your test, Master.
And only Enos alone knows whether you are going to pass it. You shall be put to the same test which is given to the chosen novices. The test of magic. You probably know that only one of the novices can pass the test.
I see. Who are my competitors then?
Enos, in his wisdom, has chosen 3 novices who are also going to be put through this test. Hagen, Igaraz, and Ulf. They have already started the search. But enough of that. Hear the words of the test. Follow the signs of Enos, and bring us what the believer finds behind the path. You are going to need this key. That is all we have to say to you.
I'm ready to face your test, Master.
So, you want to put yourself to the test? Only a courageous novice demands the test. But courage is not all that you need. Are you clever enough to pass the test? Are you strong enough to meet the dangers that await you? If not, you will pay for it with your life. And now hear your test. In the place of stones, seek the one who's never born. Find him who once was summoned. Overcome the one who cannot be overcome. Measure yourself against the living rock. Fight with the undying stone and destroy it.
Living rock? What kind of a creature would that be?
I have told you everything. Or do you find this test too? Now you will learn what it means to take the test of fire.
I'm ready to face your test, Master.
I'm not surprised that you know the old law, but I suspect that you do not realize what risk you are taking. Bear in mind that an impatient spirit will not withstand the test of fire. It has been a long time since anyone took this test, and there is only one man who ever survived it and passed. A young, ambitious novice, then. He has long since found his place in the High Council. I speak of Serpentis.
He won't be the only one who ever passed that test for much longer.
Then I shall not keep you waiting any longer. Hear my test for you. Create a fire arrow rune. That is all. May Enos help you.
watch out who you tell that to.
Hey, have you really demanded the test of fire?
Yes, and I intend to pass it.
Good.
Better watch out.
Maybe I can help you with it. I can give you a very useful spell scroll. A sleep spell.
Can't go on like this.
Interested?
What can I do with it?
With this spell, you can put people into a magic sleep for a short time. But only if their will is weaker than yours. That could be very useful if someone is standing in your way.
And how do I know whether the other person has a weaker will?
You needn't bother trying it with the magicians, but you could put most of the novices to sleep.
What do you want for it?
Every magician who is accepted gets one wish. And if you really pass the test of fire, then you could fix it so that I can stay in the monastery.
It's not what I heard. Anything's possible.
All right, give me the spell scroll.
Good luck in your test. May Innes help you.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
He never would have thought of that himself.
No one's violated.
Hey, you!
Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there.
Do you know what happened?
You've been chosen.
Right. Just as I was about to have a cool sip of beer, Darren comes around the corner and tells me I've been chosen. Who would have thought? The will of Innos is unfathomable. What brings you here?
I've demanded the test of fire.
It's not possible. Boy, you are damn brave. Does that mean you will also seek that which the believer finds behind the path?
Looks like it. Have you found out anything yet?
Well, I just followed Hagen, but in the meantime I lost him. And now, what do they say? Follow the signs of Innos. But I don't understand that bit with the path. So what? I'll keep searching. There's another one of those scummy beasts. One less monster.
Look there.
There's another one of those scummy beasts. One less monster around.
Hey, are you following me?
Nonsense. I just happen to be going in the same direction as you. There's another one of those scummy beasts. One less monster around. There's another one of those scummy beasts. One less monster around. There's another one of those scummy beasts. One less monster around.
Nothing there to be had there. Nothing there. had there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there.
You are too late. I was here first. I have won.
Congratulations. You really deserved it.
What does that mean? What are you planning?
What are you talking about?
You want to dispute my victory. You want to kill me and take all the glory for yourself. You will never succeed.
Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there.
waiting for someone?
Not anymore. You're here now, aren't you?
Why me?
You look strong. I could use a fella like you.
What are you up to?
I want to hunt the snappers up there, but I think there may be too many for me alone.
Okay, I'll help you. You go first.
Sure thing. But don't get too close to the black troll back there. He'll rip you to pieces otherwise. Got it? And woe betide you if you chicken out.
Can you teach me how to hunt?
All right.
Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there.
Nothing to plunder. Nothing there. Hey, you! I have demanded the test of fire. Ulthar gave me the task to create a fire arrow rune.
Now you want me to teach you the formula?
I don't know how else I could do it.
All right, I'll teach you the formula. But first you need to find all the necessary ingredients.
Teach me to create the fire arrow rune.
In order to create a fire arrow rune, you'll need to join the sulfur with the rune stone at the rune table. The power of the fire arrow spelled scroll will flow into the rune, and you will possess a tool of Enos. So, once you have all the raw materials, walk over to the rune table and create your rune.
I have defeated the golem.
What? You've actually done it? But without the Hammer of Innos, you would never have been able to destroy the golem. Nevertheless, I must admit that you have fulfilled the task I have given you, and I had best take the hammer myself.
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
Dismissed. You know what you have to...
I have created the rune.
Well done, novice. You shall keep this, your first rune. Once you have reached the first circle of fire, you will be able to use it. You will fulfill this test to my satisfaction.
Any news?
Not at the moment. Go and complete your tasks. You still have much to do.
I found the rune stone.
You did it? You followed the signs and discovered the hidden portal?
And I defeated all those monsters who had already marked me down as a snack.
And the other novices then? What about Hagen? Did they not succeed before you?
They have failed. I suppose they weren't destined to pass the test.
Well, then we declare that you have passed this test, and the runestone shall be yours to keep.
Will I be accepted into the Magician's Guild now?
You did it. You have passed the test of fire. We were certain all along that you would succeed in doing this, just as certain as we are that you will continue to give your best to become a worthy servant of Enos. So, if you are ready to swear the Oath of Fire, you shall be accepted into our ranks as a magician.
I am ready to step into the Circle of Fire.
Right. Then swear the sacred Oath of Fire. Do you swear before Lord Enos the Almighty, his servants and the Holy Flame, that henceforth and forever your very life shall be united with the fire, until your body and soul find rest in its sacred halls and the flame of your life dies away?
I swear.
By speaking the words of the oath, you have entered the pact with the fire. Wear this robe as a token of the eternal bond. Now that you have been accepted into our ranks, you can talk to Lord Hagen, the High Commander of the Paladins. We are also very interested to hear how he assesses the situation. So, you are free now to go to Khorinis. We expect you to bring us his answer immediately.
What can I learn now?
First of all, you are now entitled to learn about the circles of magic. They will give you the power to use the runes. The higher you rise through the 6 circles of magic, the stronger the spells become that you can work. You can learn the formulas from the brothers in the monastery. Each of them has specialized in a certain area which he will teach you. Karas, for example, is a master of invocation and summoning. And Hagen will teach you the magic of fire. Nobody knows more about the powers of ice and thunder than Marduk. Harlan can teach you various other incantations, and he will initiate you into the first circles. But each of them will only teach you the formula. The runes you will have to create for yourself.
I'd like to express a wish.
After he has been accepted, each magician has the right to his first act. So, what will your first act as a magician be, hmm?
Let the novice Dirian stay in the monastery.
So be it. The novice will be allowed to remain in the monastery, and he will fill the position of gardener, which is now vacant.
It's really not my problem. That's just what I said.
You have sworn your oath, brother. Welcome to our ranks. I will instruct you in the circles of magic when you have enough experience. Take this runestone as a token that the power now lies in your hands.
No one must violate the divine order.
Teach me.
I cannot teach you more formulas at the moment.
That's just what I said.
All right.
I'd have gone about it differently.
Teach me the first circle of magic.
The first circle of magic allows you to use the runes which you have created. You can now learn the formulas of the spells to create your own runes. Each of us specializes in an area of magic. So consider well what sort of magic yours shall be.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
You don't have to ask me that.
He never would have thought of that himself.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Will it ever change?
That's nothing new.
Teach me the second.
The time is not yet.
That'll only cause more trouble.
I want to.
Come.
We hardly know who to believe these days.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
I never knew that.
Who told you that?
He doesn't see that. I can't help him.
No one must violate the divine order.
We hardly know who to believe these days.
I never would have thought.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
That'll only cause more trouble.
It's not what I heard.
You should have known better.
Is there anything you can teach me?
Sure. I used to beat up people.
How can I?
If
So it says in the scriptures.
He never would have thought of that himself.
I never would have thought.
I never knew that.
Thanks! You saved me!
I
Oh,
always act in the name of Innos.
forgive me, Master. I didn't mean to impose. I thank you for being allowed to stay in the monastery.
Totally obvious.
My life will be different from now on.
He doesn't see that. I can't help him.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
Hardly know who to believe these days.
I need a new place to sleep.
There's a free chamber on the right here. Take the key. You'll find everything you need there.
I need a few things. How are you?
Fine, Master. I work hard and try not to disappoint the magicians.
Hey, you! Hey! Can I learn from you?
I shall instruct you in the secrets of alchemy.
Could you brew me a potion?
Do you doubt my abilities?
Fine.
Not so fast. Naturally, you must bring me the ingredients and pay us.
How much do you ask?
For the brewing itself, I charge.
Should have known better.
You are not permitted.
Anything is possible. As if I don't have enough knowledge.
I'd have gone about it differently.
Anything is possible.
totally obvious.
It's all just gossip.
Teach me.
That's totally obvious.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Hey, you! Sh- Hey, you!
You're demanding more than
I agree with you completely.
I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble.
Nothing's ever gonna change.
You really believe that?
I don't want any trouble.
Inos enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom.
That's just what I said.
Listen to the wrong
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble.
I feel sorry for
I don't want any trouble.
That's totally obvious.
I'll never get this open without the right key. Hey, you! Hey, you! Is there
No?
any news?
No. Nothing.
Hey! Hey!
I loyally fulfill all of the tasks given me, Master. Every day, Innos sets new challenges before me. I'll continue to work on improving myself.
Hey!
Enos held what Beliar had done, and he also bestowed the land and souls.
Halt! Only men who are in service to the king may enter the town hall.
I need to speak to Lord Hagen.
Do you know how often I've heard that? You can't go in. If you try anyway, I'll have to kill you.
I am a fire magician.
Yes, of course. Forgive me, Chosen One, but I'm only doing my duty.
What does it mean to be a paladin?
A paladin is a warrior of Innos. He lives in order to serve him and fights in order to do him honor. In return, the gift of magic is bestowed upon us. The magic of runes, which we are granted as recognition for our deeds.
According to the reports I've received, the Valley of Mines is a dangerous place. Make sure to equip yourself well before you leave.
So you want me to bring you proof?
Precisely. Cross the pass and go to the Valley of Mines. Once there, seek out the expedition, and when you have found them, speak to Commander Garond. If anyone knows the situation there, he will. If he confirms your words, then I am prepared to help you.
Does that mean you'll hand over the Eye of Innos to me?
The Eye of Innos. Good. Bring me proof, then I shall see to it that you are permitted to wear the amulet.
Then can I say I've got your word on this matter?
You can, for you have it.
How am I supposed to get across the pass?
I shall give you the key to the gate to the pass. However, You will have to find your own way through the ranks of the orcs. May Innos protect you.